meet everybody. So today I am going to be making a Mojo bag for protection. I don't really feel safe right now. I don't know why. I just have a really negative feeling that just has kind of been consuming me for quite a while. I recently heard that there is somebody that's going through our neighborhood and trying to break into cars and all this crazy stuff, so I'm kind of worried about that, and I just don't feel safe. So this Mojo bag is all about protection, as far as protecting myself, my home, my belongings, protection from other people, whoever this person is. So yeah, incense smoke that's kind of billowing everywhere. I actually have a little mini silver candle to represent the goddess. I have my working candle going that I made just a couple days ago. I'll show it to you guys just real quick. Looks like this, that I made with all the glitter glue and such. And then I have an illuminator candle going over here. So, let's see here. Okay, good. You can still see me. So what I'm going to do with you is share, you know, all the herbs and stuff that I'm going to be using, and all the things that you're going to need. So obviously you're going to need your working candle, an illuminator candle if you wish, any incense that kind of keeps you calm. I'm kind of a little on edge. Okay, guys, at the moment. What you're going to need obviously is your working candle, a candle to maybe represent a god or a goddess that represents protection to you. For me, it's just the goddess. I know that she's always watching me and she's always there to protect me and to keep me safe. So I have a silver candle going for her. You guys already saw that. I also have an incense going that keeps me calm. It's called Night Queen. It's from a local witchy shop called the Book of Shadows. And it just really keeps me calm and kind of keeps me focused on my spell working and what I'm doing. Because if you can't tell, I'm kind of sort of on edge at the moment. First thing I'm going to do is say a quick prayer. And I have a little book where I record all different kinds of prayers. And this one is the Serenity Prayer. Okay. Lord and Lady, grant me the power of water to accept what I cannot change, the power of fire for energy and courage to change the things that I can, the power of air for the ability to know the difference. Grant me the power of earth for the strength to know and walk my path. Blessed be. Okay. So, some of the other things you're going to need, or that I'm using, is you can use salt if you want to. I am going to because it's very purifying and very protective. So I have my salt here. You're going to need a Mojo bag of some sort. It could be whatever color means protection to you. All I have are these little white ones that I got from 13 Moons, and it'll work just fine, I'm sure. Mortar and pestle. I got my little mini one here that I love, so I'm going to be using that. And I also have a plastic spoon and a little scooper here to scoop the herbs out of the little containers that I have. Now, the herbs I'm going to be using are, let's see, I have marjoram, clover, mistletoe, angelica, pennyroyal, yarrow, and myrrh, all of which have protective correspondences. Rosemary is another herb that you could use. I didn't have any, so I'm actually going to add a few drops of rosemary oil to my little Mojo bag that I got going on here. So, get my stuff set up here. Okay. First I'm going to put in the clover. And with this, I'm just going to put a couple pinches. And the clover is just an overall general protection. Next is marjoram. This one I'm actually going to use my little spoon that I got here. Okay, next is mistletoe. The marjoram, I forgot to mention, will protect the home. And the mistletoe, again, that's another just general protection herb. Next, I'm going to use myrrh, and this will actually protect belongings. Like I said, this person is getting into cars and taking things from people, so I'm going to use that for that purpose. Because I do keep all of my scrapping stuff, my scrapbooking stuff in my trunk, and that stuff's very important to me, but I take it everywhere. I take it to my friend's house so often because we scrapbook all the time, but I don't want this person taking that stuff from me, so I have to protect it somehow. Next is yarrow, and this actually protects against any negativity. All these negative feelings that I've gotten all of a sudden over the past couple of days, hopefully this can help to get rid of it. Okay, next is pennyroyal, and this protects against negativity from other people. So I don't know if this negativity is coming from people at work, if it's, you know, this person that's wandering around the neighborhood stealing from people. I don't know what it is, but hopefully this is going to help. And if you haven't noticed, this is obviously going to be for a lot of different uses. It's not just protecting me, but it'll protect my home, my belongings. It'll protect me from the negativity of other people and negativity in general. So this will be a very powerful Mojo bag. Next, I'm going to use some Angelica. Now, this isn't necessarily, it doesn't have a protection correspondence per se, but it's for banishing. And whatever this negativity is that has kind of clung to me, hopefully this will just banish it and get rid of it entirely, because I'm tired of looking over my shoulder, so to speak. Okay, so now I'm just going to grind it all up. And you don't have to if you don't want to. I am choosing to because I have a lot of anger over this right now, and I just want it to go away. I don't like negativity. It just really irks me. So I ground it all up. Now I'm going to pour it into my Mojo bag. And I'm just going to use my spoon to kind of help me with that so I don't get this all over the place. Okay, so I've got my herbs in there. Now I'm going to... Ooh, what is that that's sticking out? That wasn't cool. Okay, so now I'm going to take my rosemary oil and I'm going to add a few drops of that to my bag. Rosemary is another thing that will protect against negativity in general, so I figured this was the perfect oil to use. And I'm going to use 3 drops. So I've got that in there. Next I'm going to take my salt And I'm going to do 3 little scoops of that. I'm going to put a few drops of wax from my goddess candle into the bag. And the goddess is a very protective being to me, so that's just special to me to add that to the Mojo bag. So now what I'm going to do is just seal the bag. And what I'm going to do is carry this in my purse for a few days. And then after that, I will reopen the bag and take the herbs and sprinkle them around my home. I just am really worried about this person that's lurking around the neighborhood, whoever they are. And I want them to stay away from my home and my family. So hopefully this will do the last step I'm going to take is I'm going to use a permanent marker, and I'm going to draw a symbol for protection on this Mojo bag. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my handy dandy little symbology book that I have made with all my little symbols in it, and find one for protection. Guys, so the symbol I chose to draw is this one, and if you don't know what this one is, it's the ogre / troll cross, and I don't even remember where I found that. I was online looking for different symbols that I could add to my little book, and that one came up. So now that I've got that done, I feel a little bit better. I'm going to cut these strings just a little bit because they are way too long. And that's it, guys. That is how you make a Mojo bag for protection. I mean, you could make these Mojo bags in about a million different ways, but this is just how I chose to make mine. Of course, you could add stones and crystals to this. You could add just anything you wanted, flower petals, just whatever resonates to you. That means protection and safety and banishing negativity. That's what you would want to put into this bag. I just chose to kind of keep it, I guess, a little simple with the herbs, the oil, and the wax from my goddess candle. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing this. If you have any questions or anything at all, leave me comments, messages, or you could email me at wonderslywitchy22@hotmail.com. And yeah, so that's all I've got for you. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll be talking to you soon. Blessed be.